Good morning, sir. This is Arshia Sajrin. I am doing my graduation in Electronics and Communication Engineering in Annamachara Institute of Technology and Sciences, Rajampet. Firstly, I am very thankful for giving me this opportunity to present my paper. And I am going to present my paper, and the paper is on parametric analysis for channel estimation in massive MYMO systems with 1-bit ADCs. Let's move on to the contents of my paper. The contents of the paper are introduction, objective, literature survey, existing method, proposed method, and flow diagrams, software tool used, results, and final conclusion. Introduction. The main Before going to start this paper, let me tell about the channel estimation. Channel estimation, it is a method used to significantly improve the performance of the system. It plays an important role in the OFDM system. OFDM means orthogonal frequency division modulation. It is used for increasing the capacity of OFDM by improving the system performance in terms of the bit error rate. The data which is traveling in the channel is in the form of the symbols in the channel estimation, and the symbols travel will get attenuated by different amount throughout the spectrum due to the range and the multipath effects. Multipath effects means the fluctuations in the signal strength formed by the incoherent combination of the signals coming from different directions through reflection or scattering with different signals. And the analytical method of channel estimation and data decoding is done in the huge multiple input and multiple output using the 1-bit ADCs. The various approaches have been developed, but the QAM method is commonly used, that is the quadrative amplitude modulation. Um, in this channel estimation, compensate for the distortions introduced in the symbol as they travel throughout the channel to take into the account the signal noise ratio. That is, the signal strength should be high than the noise strength. QAM. If you want to decode the QAM, that is the quadrative amplitude modulation, then the receiver had to determine the amplitude and phase of each incoming signals. When the noise strength is high than the signal strength, then the two ends may select, then the constellation process is going on. The constellation process means the QAM scheme represents the bits as the points in the graduation grids. In the two-way communication, the receiver has equalizer and it should untwist the incoming symbols back to their intended shape in order to decode them accurately. So, in this paper or in this work, the mean square error and the symbol error rate and the variance values, that is, these are the parameters, and the values are computed and provide their analysis to estimate the system performance. The main objective. The main objective of the project is, the paper is, to increase the system performance by analyzing the channel estimation and data decoding with respect to the signal noise ratio. That is, the necessity of the channel estimation is the critical task in massive, that is the minimum mean square error operation takes place. That is, since a channel is a time varying nature in any type of wireless communication, we need to estimate the channel every time. The channel parameters is changing. That is, the parameters used in these are mean square error, symbol error rate, and variance. The literature survey. The literature survey means the existing method. The existing method of this is conventional estimator, in where the conventional estimator which do not provide the clear expression of the mean square errors of the channel estimation, which is impossible to examine the system performance in relation to the various factors. That is, it is extremely having the high linear amplifier. We are having some of the limitations based on the existing method. The limitations of this method are requiring high linear amplifier, and it is sensitive carrier offset drift and sensitive to the frequency synchronization problems. So to overcome these existing method, And to improve the system performance, as we are going to discuss, we are proposing a new method. That is, in order to overcome the limitations of the above mentioned problem, and the present method highlights the fundamental signal noise ratio trade-off, according to which the operating at the higher noise level significantly enhances the system performance. The proposed system method to overcome the drawbacks and increasing the system performance, we are using the different parameters. The different parameters such as, that is the main three parameters are using, those are mean square error, symbol error rate and variance with respect to the estimator power, that is indicated as rho. These are the flow graphs which are going to analysis and simulate the system performance. The process flow to obtain the mean square error with respect to the power, that is, firstly, the initialization of variables is done, where base station has the M antennas and it serves the K single antennas in the uplink where M equals to K, and we already know that rho is the power. And next step is iteration procedure, that is the loop statement starts. And next is the mean square error formulation for variable estimators, that is the estimator which we are using in this paper is mean square error versus power, that is the estimator is the power. And next step is computation of the mean square error, that is the computation of mean square error means the calculations which we are going to uh, do in this simulation. And next step is mean square error output results. And finally, the display of the mean square error versus rho is displayed in the form of the graph. Similarly, we are having the another parameter, that is the symbol error rate. For this also we are following the same flow process, that is the initialization of the variables is done, where the base station has the M antennas and which it serves the K single antennas in the uplink and downlink. And next the loop statement starts. And next the channel estimation parameters, that is the parameters which are used in this channel estimation. And here another step is also involved, that is the expected values are taken, that is it is also found. And next is the symbol error rate formulation is done for the various estimators. And next the computation. And finally the displaying of the results, that is the symbol error rate versus power, the graph is displayed. With respect to the power, we are analyzing the parameters of the symbol error rate and mean square errors. In the same way, the variance is also having the process, that is initialization process, iteration process and the formulation. And next the computation is done. Then we are obtaining the simulated results with respect to the tool which we are using is MATLAB tool. These are the experimental results and the analysis of the parameters which we are using in our paper, that is the mean square error with respect to the power values is computed for the different k values, that is here we are using the k values, that is k equals to 1, 2, 3 and 4. uh, as we discussed that the power values is computed for the different of the key values. The single antenna user equipment, that is it is taken as V, and it can be observed that the mean square error values differ, like they reduce it at one place, and after particular period of time the mean square error tends to increase and stands a constant position as shown in the graphs, where it can be observed that it is an acceptable range. These are the mean square error versus power graphical representation. And next is the symbol error rate. Uh, Here in symbol error rate also values with respect to the power are computed and plotted for the various values of the antenna were represented as the M. That is here we are taking the different values of the M, that is in one graph we are taking M equals to 128 and in another part we are taking the M equals to 256. That is the symbol error rate values tends to decrease and increases for the various values of power calculation and will stand in the acceptable range. Similarly, with the symbol error rate and the mean square errors, the variance values with respect to the powers are calculated, that is, are computed and plotted for the various values of the antenna. It is also taken with respect to the M. Here we are taking the variance values tends to reduce as the power values are increased and can be observed for the M equals to 128 and M equals to 256. Next, finally, from the obtained graph, that is the simulated graphical representation, the mean square error plots as shown in the PPT, that is the descriptions are also told, that is in the flow graph, and it can be observed that the mean square error values tends to behave and upward and the downward tends. These are the tabular columns which we are tabulated from the mean square error versus rho. From this we can say that if the k value is less, then the mean square error value will be more. That is, if the error rate is more, then the system performance will not be very correctly and it is not clear. So when the k value is more, then the system performance will be clear and it can be and it can improve the system performance. Finally, uh, we conclude the system performance can be estimated by using the parameters such as mean square error, symbol error rate, and rho. So the proposed system is more reliable and follows the simple algorithm. From this, we can say that by using these different parameters, our we can compute and provide the analysis to estimate the channel performance. Mm, the reference, and thank you.